Hello everyone. I just wanted to let you know what a real live viewing sounds like.
Hello. Sorry for the bad connection. I was want to do a video view with you, but look like the internet is not very good. Okay, I will start again to show you. I'm on a front garden. Here is some little barns where they will look at chickens and a little garage, which is or just some shack, I don't know, something. Yeah, here is for the chickens, and we're going to see the house. I show you the main entrance and the little well which you're sharing with the neighbors if you need it. You told me you like to see the construction of the house and the back of the house. Okay, the house is old, and here on the wood cover you can see it. They are done at 1076 year, that wood cover. How I told you, the original owner, the old guy who left the house in a heritage law, he was a hunter. And the house is a mix. The construction is, the materials from what been built is mixed one. You got stones, you got bricks, you got mud bricks, and you got wooden frames. I start from upstairs if you don't mind. The roof is still good, even if it look messy, but probably just need to tight the tiles and will look better. This is upstairs, the corridor. The corridor on the floor, you got a chipboard. This is wood chipboard, and the ceilings, the Bulgarians been add some plastic sheets which are horrible. You have to the danger, you can do some fire. I never like them, but yeah, this is what is it. It's a nice size. The corridor, we're going in one of the bedrooms. Usually the Bulgarians who don't use in them houses for non-stop and they stay with the kids in the town, they always put on windows or what call big sheets, papers, or heavy curtains to stop the light coming to. Here you got our chipboard ceilings, what you cannot see, and again chipboard is the floor. You can look at some. Here you got the wallpapers off. They've been broke with the years, normal. Here on the ceiling you got a close hole for a chimney, because usually the Bulgarians, they always heating themselves in a village with wood burners, which are great, keeping very nice and cozy. Here we got on the right side our storage, which usually is a perfect for bathroom and a toilet. Don't forget, the property do not have internal bathroom and a toilet. Okay, the floor here is a mat, which is a normal for Bulgarian house. You just need a little screed and you can transfer this in a brilliant bathroom for you. The floor, the ceilings are wood. The walls on the side are matte, and here we got a hole so you can go to the roof, usually to the ceiling, attic space, but I can't go over there, I'm sorry. Yeah, we're going back to the corridor. I forgot to turn off the light. Oh, sorry. We're going to the second room. The doors are wood doors. This is two nice maintained rooms. Here you got a carpet on the floor on the first room, and a chipboard again, wood on the floor, and wallpapers, and this what's called plastic ceilings again, but you can rid off of them and you can put a nice plasterboards for you if you wish. Here we got a window which look at on the back on a garden. I will go there again from the back side. Here again we got a hole for a chimney, so we can enjoy the wood burner. How I told you, in Bulgaria, Bulgarians always love it, the wood burners. Here is the second room. Here the floors are chipboard again. Big piece is chipboard, and same, we got that plastics on the ceilings. You got the wallpapers little bit broken there and there with the years, and of course this is not what's called, no, very young property. With the years it's normal to got some cracks. To see, yeah, you got little cracks, nothing scary to worry about. Little cracks on the render. And so this is for upstairs. You got 1, 2, 3 bedrooms, or whatever what you wish. And we having a corridor and a nice space to make a waiting room for yourself. And here we got the stairs. That wood is still very strong. Just need a very neat vanishing. No one doing it. You can hear the noise, the neighbor cutting a wood with a chainsaw. This is the roof of that barn on the front of the building, which have two separate roofs, are not joined with the house. Now you see it. Okay, all these thing here on the front, which I want to show you, this is up to the house. Most of the Bulgarians, they prefer to spend more of their time outside in the garden, and in the winter they stay inside. And because this property what call you know have where to put your shoes, the Bulgarians always making a little extend like this is nothing strong. You got here a metal frame and the windows, and the bottom being covered with cheap boards. This is Annex on the front, just the snow to keep away and the rain, and same moment just come in a nice space for them. They create a little sink here. You can extend this, even make a bigger. You can make a bathroom and a toilet here, bigger kitchen if you wish. But they have a space for little table, because usually here been living a old man and a wife, but the man passed away and the wife live in another city. This is the same annex, which is created only from wood, and here is like a utility room. The floors are, they got some liner on the floor, they got some old screed. Yeah, this is nothing to worry about. You can make it again, make it stronger, you can make it bigger. From this door here you can go on a back garden if you wish. Okay, we can talk for the construction of the house. We are on this annex. You can see it on the annex roof, which been a new. You can see a new beams there and a chipboard. This all been covered with a chipboard. This is the annex on the front, and from here, I'll try to point to you. From here start the main house, which the back been covered with a chipboard. The foundation is stone. You cannot see it, and inside I cannot see it. I cannot see it. Inside, what is it? Sorry. Usually it's a mixed building with a stone, wood, bricks, and mud render. Yeah, here you can see it. Little bit mud render on the main building is a mud render. Yeah, this is the main house. Here they have some funny chimney. It's good to make a proper one, because this one is not doing a great job, because after we'll do a lot of condense when you're using it, if you use it for non-stop livable. This is the garden. Usually it's a big on the back. They on the back have a vineyard. You can see the post, the concrete post there, but they're not using with years and come like a forest. The neighbor cutting their trees, and this is the back of the house. Here you got annex, which is part of the main house, built from many years ago. With this is a very old, the back of the oven, which I don't know if they're still keeping. This here is a back of the oven, which they're supposed to have in the past, and this is the back of the main house, which, yeah, you can see on the top. You see the house, the construction is wood, bricks, and you have covered with chipboard on the back, but the chipboard with the time coming a yucky. You can see need replacing. And on the top they are gutter above the, after the bricks they got little bit mud render there. This was I'm able to see it. Here I have a old sheet board which was fell down. And the back of the house is rendering with mud, but I can't see it under the mud is mud bricks or normal bricks. Going on the back a little bit, we can see the roof. For you, usually upstairs you don't have none leaks. You got one chimney and the main annex of the house, which been built with the house. The rich tiles look a little bit yucky, probably need to be replace it and cement it again, and the tiles of the next there need to be maybe a few buttons change, and to put the tiles back to look more tidy on the roof. On the main house it must be do probably same to look better. You can see on the back do not have none gutter. Over there have only one old piece gutter left. And so that is on the back. Oh, sorry, I don't see where I'm stepped. Nearly fell down. No one using the house non-stop like in the past. Now the woman coming and visit just sometimes in the summer. She stay with her kids in a big city. She stay in Ruse at the moment. And here you have a metal frame left from a greenhouse. Just need a plastic cover and satellite dish for telly, still working. And that building there is the toilet. we will go there. But no worries, it's easy to make it. I think you can create a very nice extra space on the front, and this temporary building which is covered only, and make it from wood. Maybe you can take it down and make it bigger and make it properly. And here's the little path for the toilet. Okay, the toilet in Bulgaria is a hole in the ground, and when it's full, oh, we are surprised here have a seat, which is better. When it's full, the Bulgarians just put it down and make a new toilet in a garden somewhere. Here I have a little door which brings you to the next door house. Usually the neighbors in the past, this way they was walking from houses to houses with internal little doors, but no one there at the moment to walk through. Here in the garden you have little shed for tools probably. Okay, from this orange brush left is the main joy building of the house, which been built with the house, and from the brush right is the temporary little building which they make it for use the space for shoes, for hang them jackets, and you're still doing a great job, don't get me wrong. We continue to watching downstairs. Just try to shut it. The house. Okay, look like she cooking here on a gas because she got a gas bottle and a electric oven too. Okay, this is their little sitting area on the front, and now we're going still in the main joy building, which is part of the house. Just to put the switch on. Okay, here is most of the Bulgarians when they are coming out, they are eating, drinking and sleeping in one room. This is a little kitchen sink. You got wood burner where you can cook and heat, and two beds. You got lots of pictures of the family. The floor here is a chipboard again. This was I cannot see it. With a liner on the top. Yeah. And on the ceiling is this same plastic things, which you cannot take it off. This is the owner for the property, who was a hunter and was working in a military, but he is passed, and now he's inheritance-in-law selling the property. I don't know if you have any other important questions. Here you got access on the ceiling again. You can check attic space or storage something. We're going again on this temporary thing which they are created to don't get wet and rain, which is a metal frame chipboard. One painted in a brown, other one no. And water. The house, how we told, have water and electric. Here is the downstairs of the main house, which is big cellar, which is split on few sections. Part of the section even going outside, we can go from there. Here the floor is matte. We're going down with a few steps, and there got liner on the floor, but you got massive beam which going from one end to other end of the property. And is the basements are lovely because in the summer they are very nice and cool, and on the summer it's opposite. On the winter it's nice and warm, and on the summer it's nice and cold. And here you got a little window which looking on the back of the garden. See these big thick walls are probably over 50 centimeters. And here downstairs the basement is rendered with mud and the base is stone. You can see it even here, the stones. Yeah, okay, let me see how I can open the extra. Yeah, here is that same basement continuing, and that big piece of wood continuing. They are split it with a wooden frame and make it on a few sections. You can see have a big beam which going from one end to other. Yeah, Bulgarians love their basements because here they are preserve a lot of. See, this is jars with fruit and make it a lovely fruit juice with fruit for the winter. And here they got tomatoes preserve. They got cabbage, I think this is, and meat in jars, which is lovely. You can open in like 5 years later and it's still nice and tasty. And here the floor is mud again. It's not wet, do not smell of damp, smell like a typical basement, Bulgarian basement of alcohol. Okay, I forgot to turn the light off. Okay, now I will go out to show you where that basement continuing to go on a third section of the same basement, but what's called is from outside, because you can see it here. We've been just on under the corridor, under the storage room, and under one of the rooms of the left, no, two of the rooms of the left, and we have to go outside to see the basement from outside. I just don't know, did you see a lock there or no, if I be honest.